Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Trevor or Trevor whatever, and today we're gonna be doing something that I've never done on the channel before. So you guys may have seen this tabletop egg boiler on the channel before. I won it from the online crane game called Toreba, T-O-R-E-B-A. It's a big Japanese UFO claw machine. My dogs. So it's a big Japanese UFO claw machine online arcade that you guys can pay your money for, and then if you win the prize, they actually ship it to you in the mail. So I won a few different products that will be coming out over the next couple of days as I test them out and I try them. But I've had these just sitting in my closet for the last how long, and all the instructions are in Japanese, so that's one of the biggest reasons why I haven't even opened them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we can figure out how to get this thing to work today. So first look at it, I mean, it's a square box. It looks like you put veggies on there as well as eggs. I don't even know if I got the yellow, the white, or the red. It honestly hasn't even told me. There's no, actually I lie, it's right there. It says yellow, so apparently mine's yellow. I got a little yellow check mark on my box. Alright, so first looks at this, it looks like plastic. I see a little cup and the machine and a tray. So I'm thinking that this is for eggs, this is for like vegetables, if you're going to try to steam some vegetables. And it fits on here nicely. So I assume that this probably gets hot. I'm not really sure what the cup is for. Maybe soft Welch mullet. I don't know what that means. Hard. Hard. Medium. So this just has, I guess this just has a bunch of lines on it. I don't know if you guys can see those lines or not. But so there's lines and stuff on here, and I'm not 100% for sure why. Oh, I'm stabbing myself in the finger with this little pointy part here, which I'm pretty sure you're supposed to probably poke the egg with. I think. I'm not sure. All I know is that doesn't look safe. So apparently you fill this up to whatever line you want it. If you want it medium, soft boiled, or hard boiled, and I assume that you pour it right onto this tray, here, and it literally has an on and off switch. There are no directions in the box, so apparently the outside of the box might tell me something that I don't know how to read this thing. So that's nice. So from what I've got so far, I've got this little tray, probably for steaming vegetables. Seems like it just sits in here. That's kind of where it was. There's a bunch of like little knobs in here so that it doesn't bounce around. There's like little knobs. Not very big. Got the top for it. Looks like it just... It honestly looks like an egg. Like... Looks like it should snap on here. Actually, I lied. So apparently that's what it looks like. Kind of scared to use this because, like, I mean, it's made in Japan. Not that Japan doesn't have good quality stuff, but, like, I don't know how to use it, and it's like, I'm gonna start the house on fire again. Yes, again, guys, again. The house was on fire, the oven was on fire, it's a long story. So, but otherwise there's like a little steam hole at the top. So, I guess we're gonna try to do this and see how it goes. I think I'm gonna just take a wet rag and wipe some of this stuff down because I don't know like what's been touching it, because like it came from Japan, then it went through customs, so customs opened the box to make sure it wasn't a bomb or anything, and then like, yeah. For all custom knows, this is a fidget spinner. This right here, guys, this is a Japanese made fidget spinner. It's not a fidget spinner. Alright, so I just took a wet rag, guys, and whoa. Settle down, Mr. Egg. Alright, anyways, so I just took a wet rag, hot wet rag, and just wiped this stuff down just to make sure that everything's gonna be fine. Because, you know, cleanliness is like key to cooking and stuff like that. So, with that said, though, guys, like, I want to test this thing out, and I know that you guys want to see this thing as well. Like, is this can a little plate like this with like a plastic top that looks like an egg? Can that really be like? Can that really boil an egg? I got 2 eggs here. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's like sloshing around in there. I did fill this cup up to the like half hard, because like there's easy, medium, and hard. So I filled up to like the 5 on like the hard. Apparently this little tray can do like, I don't know, what's it do? If I set this on here and I put this in here, it'll do 7 eggs total. So you can do more than half a dozen eggs. So that's good. 7 eggs at a time. I don't know how long it takes because like no instructions. And you know, I could have looked it up online, but like, why? Why? Wing it. Just wing it, Trev. Just do something. For all I know, I'm gonna be an egghead today. Just kidding. It's not what I'm gonna do. So, literally what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour this water onto the tray. So, now there is water in the tray with the egg. And that didn't set down right. Alright. So now there's water in the tray, and I don't know if I'm supposed to like, because like this thing rotates or swivels. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. But on the bottom of this cup, there is like a little pointy, I don't know if you guys, how well you guys can see that, but there's a little pointy like nail looking thing, and I feel like you're supposed to, I don't know. Just in case this goes bad, I'm just going to do it on camera, but like, I feel like you're supposed to puncture one side of the egg with it. Even, oh gross, now it's running down my hand. I feel like you're supposed to puncture a hole in the egg. I don't know what the heck that's for. Maybe it won't explode, maybe it will explode. We'll find out here, I guess. So, I'm going to put them on opposite sides of the tray, guys. And yeah, so now you put the cover on here like this. From what I understand from the Japanese pictures. So like that. So there's 2 eggs in there. Like, it doesn't tell me like how many milliliters this is. Like, hard. It says hard, and I filled it up to the 5 line there. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't read Japanese. So yeah, I'm gonna move it over to the counter because like there's no outlets like right here, and I don't know what happened to all the extension cords. So like, I'm gonna set you guys up, and you guys will be like to watch. Like it'll be like time lapse. It'll be kind of cool. All right, guys. So I put down a towel, and I just kind of set it on the towel for now. So what's gonna happen right now is I plugged it in. You guys, whoa, settle yourself. So I moved it, spilled a little water, so I just dumped the water out, put the hard 5 back in, and then that's why I've got the towel on the stove because like in case it leaks all over the place, I don't want it everywhere. I don't know what it's gonna do, so I'm just gonna flip this switch, and now it's I guess it's gonna time lapse or something. So we will, or you guys will find out here very soon as to if this thing actually works or not. So, yep, hyperlapse starts. Alright, so first things first here, guys. I turned on the egg boiler,
let it go. You guys saw the hyperlapse. It's like, I don't know how long it's going to be because, like, editing it. But I took the top off. This was, you know, you guys know how it was all set up. That was there. So my first thoughts right away were, like, it just kind of oozed out of the egg. It did. So between when it was on here or when it was cooking and it was hyperlapsing for those 11 minutes or so, I believe it was like 11 minutes and 20 some seconds that it was doing, I went and actually looked up on the internet because I was like, oh my god, how long are these supposed to go? Like, what is going to be safe to eat? And then, like, I mean, that's just some egg that kind of spewed out. It tastes just like a hard-boiled egg. But the little cup, I did some research on this while they were cooking, and if you want a medium boiled, it's got the number of eggs you want to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the less water, the less done they get, apparently. So hard boiled, I only had 2, but I filled up to the 5 line, so it was like there's 5 eggs in there. So I don't know exactly how well it's going to be. I mean, I know that for sure that it's not raw. This is hard boiled, or medium boiled at least. It's not bad. And I learned that that little blunt end, or not blunt end, but sharp pointy end on the bottom is so that in case the eggs do need to expand, there is room. So, like, that's why it kind of spewed out over the edge here. And it did say wait 5 minutes before touching because these eggs are super, super duper hot. That's why, you know, I can't hold on to it for very long, but, like, they are definitely hot. The way that I figured out that they were done is it just kind of started, so it was like, there's like a little timer on it, and I could kind of smell like a burning, and I was like, what's that burning smell? Well, I don't know if you guys can see it now that I've kind of wiped it, but there was, right where the egg was sitting, I don't know if it was touching the bottom or what, but it started turning black. It wiped right out, as you guys can, you know, as you can see. I mean, it was right here. You guys can see where it just kind of spread to when I wiped it. That's because I need a clean washcloth. But that's where it spread to, and this is where I'm sitting right now. So, two eggs that seem to be hard-boiled. I mean, they're super hot yet. Like, I'm gonna have to cool them down. I'm just gonna let them sit here and cool down, but like this could be an invention that I use quite a bit. Like, oh, you need, you know, 14 deviled eggs or whatever. You put 7 eggs on here, and bang, you can make your deviled eggs then. Like, then you don't have to, you know, go through getting a pot of water up to boil with all your eggs in it, and then doing that. You can just literally boom, you put your eggs in there, turn it on for 10 minutes, and then done. Ta-da, voila. You got yourself hard-boiled eggs, and then you can make yourself deviled eggs or egg salad or whatever the heck you want to do. So I think it's a pretty cool invention so far. But once they're cooled down, I'm going to be back, and I'm going to show you guys what they look like and how they taste.